All right, amazing. We are live on Facebook. Guys, so thanks a lot for joining. This will be exciting because this is the first webinar we have with the founders of The4thBlock. And The4thBlock is a platform which helps you create amazing vertical videos using pre-made templates. And we are here with Gaurav and Udaya. And they will be talking about their journey, they will be talking about the product, and in the end they will quickly show the product as well. And this is the first webinar out of 7 webinar series. So tomorrow there will be more thorough product walkthrough, and then next week there will be 1 webinar each day at the same time as today. So make sure you will secure your spot as well. So now, without further ado, can you please introduce yourself a little, guys? Where do you come from, and how did you come up with the idea to start this amazing business?
Sure. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Jacob. Thanks for having us here. You're so glad to be on PitchGround and demoing on product today. So my name is Gaurav, and I take care of the engineering part of The4thBlock. And Uday.
Hi, I'm Udaya here. I take care of the design aspects of The4thBlock. A small introduction about how we came together is me and Gaurav were part of the same accelerator. Been from now about 7 years.
8 years now.
Yeah, 7-8 years now.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. We've been working on our own products for all this while. But we've been friends all along, helping us. So Gaurav was the first guy I used to when I had a technical issue that I needs to be solved, and the same when I was the guy who was helping him out. So this is how our collabs actually started.
That's impressive. So you were actually friends before, and then you transformed everything into into business. Don't you think it's quite risky to take your friend relationship and start a business relationship?
On the contrary, it's actually advantageous. Think about it. So because this is a person we have known each other for quite some time outside a business circle, so it's easier to communicate. To actually instead of if it was the other way around, it would have been expectations would have been set. First thing is it's a friend and also a co-founder. Then the communication channels are much more open, and we know each other's strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah.
So that actually is an advantage. Yeah.
And I mean, you can trust each other, which is the biggest advantage in business, basically. All right, so guys, I think we can jump into the main topic, which are vertical videos, and why is it important, and why should anyone care? And I see that some people are already joining on Facebook. Hello, guys, and if you have any questions about the The4thBlock or vertical videos, feel free to ask us below in the comment section, either on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/PitchGroundHQ, or under a watch party in our group. And we will answer these questions throughout the webinar. So now, guys, if you could maybe jump into why did you decide to start with vertical content and vertical videos and create an amazing tool for it?
So the entire idea of starting The4thBlock was to create a very simple tool that lets you create amazing videos, and we had to start somewhere. And why we picked vertical, the vertical format is because this is a format that is going to be the future of social media, social story, right? So this is kind of blowing up right now. And Snapchat was the original flag bearer. They were the first ones to understand the importance of this kind of format, right? And sort of everyone has picked it up from there, and they have running with it.
Yeah, so Instagram got inspired quite a lot.
Yeah, but that kind of format, Instagram is one, but here in India, right, for example, WhatsApp stories are blowing up right now. Everyone uses them every day. I use them every day. The reason was that the bigger brands have a huge sort of video publishing team, right? And the smaller guys can't really match the kind of production quality they have. So we thought that what if we could sort of create a simple tool that can create After Effects kind of quality of video, and let it do it in a templatized fashion. That's very easy. So the idea is that you fill up a form and you get out, and a video comes out. So that was our major goal. And the Uday can probably share some numbers around.
See, the whole thing is the entire media landscape is blowing out with vertical videos, right? The question that we asked ourselves is, hey, look at the brands like, say, Daniel Wellington, or Movement, or Fashion Nova. All these guys are just Insta-only brands. They're just killing it out there. They create, how do they do it? They create insane amount of engagement. They post such high quality content that the audience actually connects with them. Now, the question that we asked is, hey, for the little guys out there who cannot afford to have a production team, what do we do? Can we do something with our skill set? So that is where the idea of 4thBlock came in, and we decided, hey, we'll put it out to make sure that our tool is as simple as, anybody with a little bit of computer knowledge can use it. 2 minutes done, you have a video, take it and post it.
That's amazing. All right, guys. So why do you think in the first place that vertical videos are the future? I mean, we are used to watch videos like this. I mean, horizontally, because I mean, it's normal. But why do you think vertical videos?
Yeah, we think it because the data says so. I mean, like the intuitive answer probably we won't have, but like, we cannot ignore the data. The kind of like 5 active users on Instagram stories, that kind of engagement numbers are unheard of.
I'll add it to it. See, why did we watch it like this? Why? Because initially it was TV content, which we were watching it like this.
Right.
But the content that we're watching it like this are UGC, user-generated content. It's all selfie cameras. There are people shooting stuff like this and this. So this is going to be the future. This content has way surpassed this sort of landscape content, TV content out there. So the vertical video is the future.
I mean, guys, I'm just teasing you. I mean that you know your stuff, right? But of course, like majority of the content online is consumed on phones, or actually very big chunk out of it. And let's just do like simple logic. If you have a phone like this and you see a video which is 16:9, it's only maybe like 1/3 of whole screen. But when you do like 9:16, it's everything, and it means that you will get the most of the attention, right? So it's interesting. Yeah. So as far as I know, you are focusing mainly on e-commerce, or on subjects in who actually sell stuff you can touch and so on, and you can create really quick stories only out of URL. Is that right?
Right. So our major focus has been, to start with, we started focusing on, create videos that are mostly based on fashion, jewelry, things like that, right? The initial set of templates are for them, but like we are adding templates continuously that will let you, for example, if you have a B2B service, right? We have templates for them. For example, if you're a doctor and you have your own practice, you're a dentist, you have your own practice. So basically Instagram does not discriminate, right? Like what kind of service you're providing, right? And like we will have templates that will cover everything. So for now we have like fashion, shoes, real estate, travel, all these templates are ready, and like you can just jump in and start, creating videos.
Where do you think is like the biggest potential for story content? In which vertical or in which niche?
Right now, we think that e-commerce is where people are actually trying to sell. The idea is that if you're able to present your product in a nice way, people will. People would want to try and visit your site after seeing that product, right? The difference between the bigger companies, right? They're selling the same kind of products. For example, they're selling the same t-shirts, but it's packaged in such a way, right, that people want to go and like check them out. So how do we enable the smaller people, smaller guys, right, to match their level of production qualities? And like since the screen space is there, the mind space is there, right? The user is already watching those ads, right? He's already spending that 5 seconds, and like how do we sort of convert that mind space into real dollars?
And if you are when you are creating these templates, what are like the core aspects which are the most important for you when you are creating it? Is it like, as you mentioned, the first 5 seconds or the first 3 seconds, so it will get the attention that it deserves?
Yeah, so we'll tell you the entire idea, rationale of creating the templates that we have today is borrowed from the bigger brands. How do these bigger brands position themselves, position their content to be consumed for their audience. Let's borrow the best ideas from them. There has to be a CTA, there has to be a clear messaging, there has to be some sort of an animation that's going to hold the user's attention, or else the user is going to just tap, he's going to swipe, he's going to move away. And if the engagement is low, Instagram is going to punish us by pushing us back in the feed. There are plenty of stories which we will just miss because we would have tapped very fast on them. If there is a lot of nice animation going on, we would wait to see what is happening there. So that is our prime, to get the user to spend that entire 15 seconds, watch the entire video, and then move.
So that's how you that's how you think when you are creating these templates, right?
Yes. The primary thing is, let's borrow from the best in the business. Then let us add our own flavor. For example, if there is going to be a CTA that is required in a particular product, if there is another going to be a URL which points to the brand website. So we have added those elements, and we have also borrowed elements from the bigger players. That's how we created these templates.
The idea is that, like whatever video we give out, right, it should not like feel templatized. It should look like that, it has been done in a professional manner, and like almost all our templates, right, are able to pull that off.
All right, that's interesting. But let's step away for a while from the product, and let's talk a little bit more about you. So you're two founders, and from my experience, usually one founder is more technical oriented, and the second founder is more like marketing and sales and business oriented. So which one are you?
So I take care of anything other than sales and marketing, and Udaya does all the design and sales and marketing parts.
That was simple.
Yeah. So I don't.
The division of labor between us is very clear.
Yeah.
Right?
So you set up your responsibilities like really straight and fast.
Yeah. It's a very straightforward. There is no to and fro. If it's code, Gaurav decides this is how we're doing it. I'm like, fine, that's how we're doing it. If it's a design or a sales and marketing, then I take care of it. That's it.
All right. So let's say that I'm a fashion store, or I'm basically a brand on Instagram, and I just use mainly like feed, and I'm just posting nice photos into normal feed, posting hashtags and so on. And I don't really know how to leverage leverage stories in my communication. So what would you say, like, which should be like the first steps I should take as a business owner to start using stories effectively?
So we can give you an entire playbook sort of a thing when it comes to using. If you have not started using stories, we should start. That is a non-negotiable. You should start. The first thing that you can possibly do is look at the content which the other brands in your particular domain are doing it. Borrow from them as much as possible. Another thing which we would ideally do is be honest about your content that is being put out there. The messaging has to be clear. The messaging has to be engaging. The messaging also should talk to one customer at any one given time. So that's good story out there. So have a mix of user-generated content, have a mix of your own content, have a mix of animated content. Do not post just photographs or just videos or just UGC content. But make sure you have the discipline to post at least 5 to 7 times a day.
Right. Yeah.
Yes, you need to post.
Wow.
I'll give you. Yeah, I'll just show you why exactly is this what we are saying. You know? So here you can see my phone with my Instagram, right? What can you see my?
No, not really. It's way too much light. Yeah, I can see this. Yeah.
Now, if I swipe, you see all these guys are there. There are so many brand stories that I will never see.
Yeah.
The reasons being, when I log in the Instagram, if they had posted a story recently, they come up in front.
Right.
If I don't log in, it's gone. Right? If they don't post content regularly, Instagram rewards their customers by pushing them up the feeds, and you get more eyeballs and engagement. If you do not post regularly, what happens is Instagram punishes you, and you go behind in the queue. So the idea is 5 to 7 times.
Yeah, but the quantity is not only the important metric, because I mean you can post 30 times a day, but still not so many people can see your stories because they look like shit. right? But
That's
you need to like tell the Instagram with your story content, hey Instagram, my stories are good, people watch them and people don't skip them, and you should show my stories to more people. You should show stories to more in front, and
right.
that's the key why the people should actually use product such as the 4thBlock, because it's quite difficult to create stories on your own which are that engaging.
Right, right,
No,
right.
that's the entire reason we exist.
That is the beauty of our tool, right? And like what more we can do is like we have this one-click product to video builder, where for example, if you have a product, right, and like you'll always want to post fresh content, you want to repurpose your same images into different kind of video stories. All you have to do is come to our site, paste your URL, and like click on generate videos, right? You'll have like more than 50 to 60 as of now, but going forward, right, as more templates roll in, we'll have hundreds of videos at the click of a button that are ready for you to post, right? Then it's a problem of plenty for you. You have to choose and select, and like what do you like to post and what kind of resonate more with your brand ethos. So I mean that's already live, the one-click product to video builder, and like that's something very new, that is real innovation there. No one else is doing it. So our idea was that how do we make people who are not an After Effects champion, how do we make them create more productive in creating videos? So
that's actually what I really like, and I think that that's one of the features we can show quickly after you will start sharing your screen. But wait, hold on. That you can just take the URL of your site, put it into your system, and it will generate. Like, how many stories did you say?
yeah, so 50 now. 50 we are adding templates, right? Like in a couple of weeks from now, there'll be 100 stories.
It'll look like magic.
Yeah, I mean you should see to believe it. So I mean we'll demo it in some time. Yeah.
I mean, we can show it now. I think it's better to start to show it on the site directly. So please, if you could share your screen and quickly show it.
Yeah. Just open Mintra before that.
Yeah.
Just select a nice.
Yeah, of course, no worries. So before they will, the guys will start sharing their screen, we are going to show you how actually the whole process look in action.
Just a second.
Yeah, of course.
Which one should I select? Yeah. Okay. Just a second.
And of course, guys, if you have any questions, I see that you are all watching on Facebook. Feel free to ask us anything. Next webinars and next days will be more and more advanced. We'll be talking more and more about the features and everything in depth. So make sure you will join as well. Guys, is everything okay on your end?
Yep.
Can you just share and like we'll start with you can also.
You can start sharing your screen now. If you...
Just a second. Zoom is giving us some trouble.
Oh, okay. If you're not able to share the screen, it's okay. We can basically talk about it.
No. I think how do I manage this? Click on this. Click on this. Okay, yeah, we're back.
I think
Share the desktop. Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay, so
I can see your screen. Yeah, I can see your screen.
We have this product, right? Like this is one of the e-commerce sites in India, and like this is this nice e-commerce thing that like if you want to sort of create videos for this, so I'll just copy this URL and then let me just go to 4thBlock.
So you are just taking the URL of the product, right?
You don't even have to pick images. It'll automatically do it for you. So let me just look on this.
And it works with every website. I can just take the URL from.
Certain websites are there with aggressively block crawling. So like we have sort of we are working on those things, but like it will work with most of the sites. So how do we
Okay.
So all you have to do is paste that URL and then click on get started. So now what's happening? It's analyzing the URL. It'll take a few seconds where process the URL, and it is just picking up images and like preparing
so right now what it does, it basically just found the images, right? from the site.
Detected the images. Now, you know, we can select the images that we like. So yeah, okay, so like these 3 images we want, right? Like we want to seed our stories with this, and then once you're done, it will process those images. So basically now what's happening is it's like detecting what kind of image is it, like is there a human present or not. So it's basically it's a man or a woman or a shoe or a watch. It detects, and once so now what's happening is it's like actually generating those videos. So I mean we should start them seeing them any moment. So
No,
like
that's amazing.
yeah, it has automatically picked the prices. So see, it's like 749 rupees here in India. So it's picked that automatically. It has picked the content, text, everything. So it'll take some like 5 seconds to stabilize, but I think there are like more than 50 stories available. So now, yeah, I think it's done. So it's still rendering a few. Uh, um,
Are you kidding me? This is so good.
Yeah, so now if like, for example, right, you want to edit this, just click on this and then it'll throw you in the editor where you can change colors and like, you know, make sure that this is up to your specification. So for example, I don't want this background color. I want it to be something else. I don't know, red. Okay.
Okay.
Red is two, I don't know, give me something else, blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the idea, what you saw over there, right? This screen. Imagine this. Imagine this. If this was to be created by somebody using all these templates, would have taken for, right? All it took is 5 seconds. If you want to show it to your client, your manager, whoever is the decision authority, just show it to them. Put your product URL. See all these variations that are there. Which one should we post today? So if you're a business owner, you had one URL. Now you had about 50 stories. Post. Go ahead.
Right, and like these are like enough content for you to post for like 50 days if you post one every day. And like as we keep adding more and more templates, right? So all the templates what you design, right, are you know, one click ready. So for example, this, right, let's just open this. So it's like, and you click download and the video is ready for you. So yeah, and like for example, if you want to change the stripe colors, right, let me just change it to a blue, I don't know, yellow.
You can play the animation.
And then you can play the animation. The video is being rendered in real time. So
I can see the changes all in real time.
Yeah.
That's so cool. And all right, so let's give us some use case. So let's say that I have a e-commerce store with, I don't know, 30 products for men. Let's say that I'm focused on men's fashion, and I'm selling belts and hats and wallets. And what I can do, I can just go to specific products. So I will just find my best selling hat, and I will just take the URL. Put it into your system and just generate 50 stories. And I can do it with any product from my site.
Yes.
Any product from your site, all we need is a URL. You have 50 stories. As we add more templates, the number is going to exponentially increase.
That's so cool. All right.
And the idea, same video is generated in multiple, like for example, right, if you have you know, if you have selected 3 images but the template needs just one, so we'll generate three video variations for you. So I mean, like we are not showing that on the screen, but we have much more videos than that are actually generated. We just don't want to overwhelm the user with like giving them so much choice that, you know, they sort of start feeling overwhelmed. So
one thing what we see, this is a huge you know, differentiator for with respect to 4thBlock, respect to anything out there on the internet. Jakub, can you?
Yes, I can hear you. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Amazing. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened.
I'll just stop the screen share.
Yeah, I think you can stop the screen share if you want.
Wonderful. Yeah.
So we'll switch to demo anytime you want. Like we can demo again. So yeah.
Yeah, all right, amazing, guys. So I think that that's pretty much it for today. Like for a quick introduction about you guys and about your motivation and why you are actually building what you're building, which is pretty amazing. I mean, you showed us only one feature, and there are many features, other features to show, and that's exactly what we will do in upcoming days, right? So let me share my screen quickly, and so I can show you everything what is waiting for us. So this is actually today, getting to know the founders, quick product showcase. That's what we did, and tomorrow we will go deeply into the product features at the same time. So if you're living in a Central Europe, it's a 5:30 p.m. But if you just sign up here on the 4thBlock .pitchground.com, it will give you your calendar invitation in your time zone. And next week we will have Instagram Story Mastery 101. So we will discuss how exactly you can use stories in your business, and then why your business needs Instagram stories. So we will be talking more about the soft stuff and more about how you can actually create a strategy to like boost your business and boost your revenue using stories. And 17th, which is, I believe, yeah, it's a Wednesday, how to make money selling Instagram story packages. So if we have anyone here who owns an agency, or maybe you want to own an agency in the future, on Wednesday, that's the best day where you should come, because we will explain you how you can sell Instagram story packages to clients all around the world. Then on the Thursday, 10x audience engagement with your Instagram brand. So again, we'll be talking about Instagram marketing and how you can 10x your audience engagement with Instagram marketing and with stories used with the 4thBlock. And lastly, tell your brand stories like the big name brands without hiring a creative team. So that's pretty much it, guys. And of course, it won't be only like us talking to camera. It will be a lot of screen sharing. It will be a lot of product showcase, and I think you're gonna love it. So that's pretty much it, guys. And I want to say that the 4thBlock is available on PitchGround. So all you have to do is go to pitchground.com and give it a shot, because I mean you will boost your business. It doesn't matter if you're an agency, if you're e-commerce, it will help you a lot. So go to pitchground.com/the4thBlock or pitchground.com, and you will see it on the top. So guys, thanks a lot for joining. It was amazing, and I will see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good one.